All right, welcome to the live stream for the quarterfinal game between your Ouachita Christian Eagles and the Lincoln Prep Panthers. Sorry we're a little late getting on, but that's how we tend to do things here. Mr. Heath has been scrambling around trying to make sure that we have everything that we can to stream this game. So I do want to let you know if the stream goes down, we're running on some slow internet. So if it runs down, just stay with us here on the OCS Eagle Network, and we'll get it back up and going just as soon as we can. But we're in for a great treat tonight. The Ouachita Christian Eagles taking on the #1 seed Lincoln Prep, and as we're going through the starting lineups right now for your Ouachita Christian Eagles. So your starters for the Eagles are Ezra Eberts, Desai Bradshaw, Luke Edwards, Patrick Turpin, and Maddox Fitchu. And I'll call out the starters for Lincoln Prep here shortly, as soon as they're done here. It's going to be a great contest here tonight. I'm looking forward to this game. All right, so we got our starters here now for Lincoln Prep. I want to note, I happened to be at the table and I heard a referee say that we were going to begin the game with a technical foul because of the way that Lincoln Prep ran out onto the court of the opposing team, and because of that, it started off with a technical foul. So we have Ezra Eberts at the free throw line to shoot a pregame technical shot here. Kind of an interesting as the first free throw. Ezra gets set for the second. For Lincoln Prep, number 0, Josiah Spann. Number 1, Joseph Spann. Number 3, Devin Shine. Number 5, Jabari Livingston. And number 14, Zion Hicks. Eagles start off. A long shot there by Maddox Fitchu. Lincoln Prep with the rebound and quickly across half court. Eagles in a 2-3 defense. We're going to have a jump ball really quickly, and that's going to be Lincoln Prep ball. That was Zion Hicks with the jump shot. It was no Prep, the ball under the goal here. Lincoln Prep getting the calls from the coach, setting up the offense. More of a trap defense, and Eagles with the steal there. That was Josiah Bradshaw reading that play the whole way. And that's the Panthers there with the first shot. Spann, free throw line for 2 shots. And the first one is no good. Second shot is up, and it's no good. And it's going to be, it's going to remain Panther ball. Desai out of place there at the beginning of that play. I think he thought it was our ball. And we're going to have another jump ball there. Looked like the Panthers had an easy layup there. Desai was out of place, but somehow we were able to get the miss and get another tie up, which gives us the ball back. The next possession belongs to the Panthers. Panthers playing half-court defense, coming all the way up to half-court. Getting the ball into Desai. The Panthers reading that all the way. Trying to get the ball to Maddox Fitzhugh. And they're going to say that a Panther must have tipped that ball. It'll be Eagle ball underneath the goal. Ezra taking the ball out. Nothing there on the initial cut. Get the ball into Luke Edwards. They're working the ball back, setting our offense up. Two to one. Eagles are trailing. 5:24 remaining, and that's going to be a carry. The ball got stuck on the back of his leg there, and he's going to carry the ball because of it. Be Lincoln Prep ball. 5:22 remaining here in the first. But for Lincoln Prep, try to get the ball in the middle of the court, maybe the free throw line. Long three-pointer off the mark. Patrick Turpin's able to save the ball, and somehow Luke Edwards ended up with it, even though he wasn't looking for it. And Luke is going to, they're going to call offensive foul. They're going to call Luke Edwards there for the offensive foul. We all thought it was a great finish there. But it turned out to be nothing more than a foul for the Eagles. That's the second team foul of the quarter. Lincoln Prep setting up a half-court offense. Less than 5 minutes remaining here in the first. Great steal there. Maddox Fitzhugh getting his hand on that ball to knock it away. Eagles quickly across half-court. Patrick has to be careful. Almost got the ball knocked away again. Got the ball inside to Luke, who had the ball blocked again, and that's going to be a foul on Desai. The Eagles struggling to get much half-court offensive production here. Perhaps maybe that was a frustration foul, but nonetheless, that's a third team foul for the Eagles. Desai Bradshaw's first. Coach Q calling out the defense for the Eagles. Low scoring contest so far, almost to the halfway mark of the first quarter. And another steal by the Eagles. They're reading these passes inside and able to come away with several steals so far in the first quarter. And that's going to be a foul on number one, and a good thing because it looked like Patrick Turpin was about to go across half court had they not called a foul. So I think it kind of forced the ref to call something there. Ball inside to Maddox. Maintains control and is able to finish at the rim. Maddox so good at finishing there. 3-2, Eagles with the lead, and Maddox with the ball. It gets it up to Patrick Turpin, and that ball is going to be blocked by number 5, Jabari Livingston. Eagles maintain possession, and we've got a timeout here by Lincoln Prep. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. Not much scoring going on here in the first. 3:45 remaining, and it's a 2-3 game. Look for both teams to get settled in, and as they feel each other out here. These two unfamiliar teams haven't played in the regular season, despite geographically not being too terribly far apart. But we do have some common teams that we have played. Lincoln Prep started the year off playing Faraday, first game of the year. It didn't go well for Lincoln Prep, lost by 32, I believe, but you never know what's involved in that. Perhaps maybe they had football players that wasn't there or whatever the case may be, so don't put too much stock into the first game of the season. But they also played Rayville, was able to beat Rayville, and I believe they lost by 4 to Madison Parish. So some similar teams that we've played despite us not playing each other. And that's going to be Eagle ball. Lincoln Prep touched that just before it went out of bounds. Eagles are insistent on trying to get the ball underneath the goal. I'm afraid they may be too far underneath the goal to do anything with it if they do get that pass in there. But unsuccessful in the first 2 attempts to get it underneath there. Maddox gets the ball to his classmate, Patrick Turpin. He pulls up for jump shot, no good. Great box out there by number 14, Zion Hicks, and quickly he gets the ball up. And that is number 1, Joseph Spann, able to finish there at the rim. Lincoln Prep takes the lead back 4-3 and nearly gets a steal there, but knocks it out of bounds instead. Eagle ball, 3:10 remaining in the first quarter, 4-3. A lot of excitement in this first quarter. Not a lot of scoring, but a lot of excitement, a lot of steals. And that lob just did not have a chance from the very beginning. And that's going to be an easy put back there for Mr. Hicks. Off the miss. Now we have a full court man-to-man press here. And that's going to be a blocking foul. Luckily for the Eagles, they're going to call a blocking foul there so that Patrick Turpin doesn't travel with the ball. That's going to be on number 14, Zion Hicks. 6-3, Lincoln Prep with the lead. But Patrick Turpin going to the line, trying to cut into this lead. That one's going to be a little short there. And we've got our first substitute of the game. We got number 24, Xavier Combs, coming in for Zion Hicks. Turpin's second free throw is up. And it's no good. Rebounded by number 5, Jabari Levingston. Jabari brings the ball across half court. Eagles sit back in their 2-3 defense. Waiting on Lincoln Prep to set up, see what they do offensively here. Trying to get the ball inside to number 24. Not there. That leaves Jabari Levingston outside for the three-pointer. Luke Edwards across half court. Skips the ball to Ezra, who's able to jump up and save that one from going out of bounds. Luke's shot's no good. Desai up, no good. The second attempt falls as well. Panthers cross half court. Open three-point shot there. It's an air ball by Josiah Spann there. And Eagles across half court. And that's what a finish there by Luke Edwards. Didn't look like he had really control of the ball when he jumped with it, but able to maintain enough control to put that shot back. Patrick Turpin trying to attract a foul call, didn't get it, but Luke Edwards there to help clean up. And they're going to call time to fix the net there. We had some substitution come in. We have Joseph Post and Cam Cooper come in for the Eagles. And we had Zion Hicks come back in for the Panthers. Quick three-point shot is no good. Maddox with the rebound, gets the ball up to Cam. Oh, that's going to be goaltending. Looks like that's what they blew the whistle for, but we have our referees with a conference here. See if they maintain control. They're going to reverse the call and call a jump ball instead since they blew the whistle. Yeah, they may have been calling interference because he slapped the backboard, and one referee overruled the other, and they decided to call it a jump ball instead. Lincoln Prep gets the ball. The Eagles back in their 2-3 defense. Get the ball inside. Looked like Desai was in a good spot, but just couldn't stop Zion Hicks from completing the reverse layup. Cam Cooper across half court. Drives the ball, gets it into Joseph Post. Shot falls short. And we're going to have a foul on Lincoln Prep here. It's going to be I believe they said it was on number 4. As he was trying to box out there. And we have another substitution. For the Eagles, we have Griffin Brown in for Ezra Everts. Maddox with a quick jump shot. No good. And Lincoln Prep with the rebound. Forced a shot up there, looking for the foul, didn't get it. And the Eagles get the rebound. Maddox seeing an opening there and takes advantage with a quick first step to the goal. So 15 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. We have an 8-7 ball game. Both teams settling in. The last few minutes here. 3 seconds remaining. We got an open three-point shot, and it's no good. And that's how we're going to end the first quarter with an 8-7 score. Panthers in the lead, but the Eagles still right where they want to be after the first quarter here. We knew Lincoln Prep was the 1 seed, and they were rightfully the 1 seed as well, as they've had a great season this year. But we also knew that this Eagle team could play with them if they play their type of ball game. And both teams come out a little sluggish, a little slow as they fill each other out. That's not abnormal for a game like this, especially a game with the stakes as high as this game here in the quarterfinals. But both teams settling in and both getting a little bit of offensive production here late in this game. You can see why Lincoln Prep is the 1 seed. They're very athletic, very, very well coached. This is a good team, and it's going to take the Eagles playing their best ball game here to pull off this upset. But so far, the Eagles up to the task. Let's see what they have here for 3 more quarters as we dig in for hopefully a great contest here between the Eagles and the Panthers. Again in the second quarter, the Eagles going to get ball first. Eagles get the ball in. Cam bringing it across half court, gets it into Desai. Looking for Maddox, not there. Maddox trying to seal off his man. Really tough defense there. It's Caden Vernon there, number 4, with the tough defense on Cam. And we're gonna have a charge foul there for on Cam Cooper. To be his first and the first team foul here in the second quarter. Lincoln Prep's coach out on the court, calling plays, getting them set up. 7.5 remaining here. Trying to get the ball inside to number 1, and they not successful anyway, but the Eagles tie the ball up, and that's going to be Lincoln Prep ball. Yeah, the Eagles so far doing a great job anticipating that throw to the free throw line and able to jump in and get a hand on it. We've got Xavier Combs coming back into the game. He's going to give Joseph Spann a breather as the Panthers take the ball out underneath their own goal. the ball to the free throw line. No foul called, and that's going to be Xavier Combs with his first points of the game. Griffin Brown gets the ball across half court, sets up an offense. Lincoln Prep, really tight defense. Not making anything easy here for the Eagles. The Eagles really get their bread and butter from their transition points. Half-court offense has become stagnant at times this year. And we got a missed shot there by Luke Edwards. Ball quickly to the other end, and a tough finish there by Zion Hicks, who collects his 6th point of the game. 12-7, Lincoln Prep with the lead. A little over 6 minutes remaining here. And that's going to remain Eagle ball. Nearly a steal there by Lincoln Prep. 12-7, 6:15 remaining here in the first half. We've got, if they blow the whistle here, we're going to have some subs. Yep, we've got subs. We've got Patrick Turpin coming back in for Cam Cooper. And we have Caden Vernon getting a breather as Joseph Spann comes back in for him. Lincoln Prep clinging to a 5-point lead here, very patiently as they set up their offense. They've been patient all game. Trying to get the ball inside to Hicks. Not there. Gets it to the corner. And that's going to be a turnover by Lincoln Prep, giving the Eagles the ball back. Coach Q calling out plays as Patrick Turpin brings the ball across half court. Very good at using his body, but he does pick up his dribble. Gets the ball inside to Desai, who bulldogs his way to the rim, but kicks it out to Luke. No good. Desai with the rebound passes it back to Luke, and that's going to be a turnover. I had the right idea, just not able to control the ball there. And we've got substitutions. We've got number 11, Braylon Ross, in the game. He's going to give Xavier Combs a break. Eagles in their 2-3 defense, but more of a trap look now. Coming further out. Trying to force turnovers. And that's going to be another Joseph Spann miss from the three-point line. Eagles get the rebound. He's trying to set up a half-court offense. Patrick patiently waits on the play to set up. Gets Luke the ball, sideline. And that's going to nearly be a turnover by the Eagles there. Griffin Brown able to maintain control. Get it to Patrick Turpin, the senior leader. Turpin, that's going to be, I thought they might call Turpin there for the push-off, but they didn't. I didn't see who the foul was on. Whoever was guarding Patrick Turpin just then, and I apologize. Their scoreboard doesn't have the fouls on there, on 11. I'm getting confirmation that we believe it was on number 11. Patrick definitely had a push off there, but they're saying that it may have been caused by some really tight defense. Ezra with a rebound. Oh, and that's going to be a foul there. That one's going to be on number 1 as he grabbed the arm of Ezra, and that's going to send Ezra to the free throw line, and that's going to be Joseph Spann's second foul of the game. Eagles not able to do much so far in the second quarter. Score remains 7, just as it was at the conclusion of the first. Ezra trying to get him on the scoreboard here in the second with his second free throw. And he's not able to, but the Eagles, as they've done all year, able to get an offensive rebound off the missed free throw. Nothing there. He's trapped in the corner. And that's going to be a turnover there. I think Patrick thought it was out on Lincoln Prep, and the refs disagreed. So that's going to be Lincoln Prep ball. 4:25 remaining. Lincoln Prep still with a 5-point lead, 12-7 over your Ouachita Christian Eagles. The Eagles jump out to a quick trap. And it's going to result in a layup by Jabari Livingston there. Lincoln Prep putting a lot of pressure on the ball. Ezra with a three is no good, is long, and Lincoln Prep's going to have the rebound. Lincoln Prep attacking on the other end, no good, but with an offensive rebound, Zion Hicks is going to put up his 8th points of the game. That's going to be another block foul. It's never easy guarding Patrick Turpin, but Patrick Turpin looks like he's getting a little frustrated out there. So Caden Vernon's going to take a breather here. Somebody's going to have to get open, and that's going to be out of bounds. Ezra grabbed that ball as he was coming back in. Lincoln Prep ball. Lincoln Prep's able to double their score from the first quarter. They had 8 after 1, but now they have 16, and the Eagles not able to put up a point so far to match that. So the second quarter has been all Lincoln Prep. See if the Eagles can turn things around here. But not before Jabari Livingston puts up another 2 points for Lincoln Prep. And Patrick Turpin takes matters into his own hands and goes all the way to the rim. He made it look easy. That wasn't an easy shot. It certainly wasn't easy to get himself free to the rim. The Eagles trying to get some steals here, and they're able to. Maddox Fitchie, able to use his length, but unfortunately, things just not going your way. And a tough shot there. And we're going to have a jump ball. We're going to have a jump ball there. I don't know. I couldn't see who the Eagle was that grabbed a hold of it, but of course Lincoln Prep wanted a foul there. Not able to get it. Cam Cooper's going to come back in for Patrick Turpin. Cam able to get, and that went right between two Eagles. And they're going to say, even though Lincoln Prep was holding that ball as they went out of bounds, they're going to say that's Lincoln Prep ball. Interesting call there. It looked like the Josiah Spann there for Lincoln Prep kind of gave up on it and realized it was out of bounds on him, but the refs disagreed. Maybe the Eagles stepped on the line before that point. Lincoln Prep working the ball around, and as he's done all game, Zion Hicks puts up 2 more points. He has been unstoppable so far in this game. Josiah working on Hicks. A lot of contact there. And they're going to say it was out of bounds on Lincoln Prep. No foul. But Ezra took a shot going towards the baseline there. And the Eagles are going to take a timeout. Not liking the look there. 1:55 remaining here. Lincoln Prep has extended their lead 20-9 over your Ouachita Christian Eagles. Perhaps maybe this timeout's exactly what the Eagles needed to regroup. Lincoln Prep showing why they're the 1 seed here. But the Eagles also showing glimpses of, why they've been able to make it this far in the playoffs. They've a lot of potential on this team. It's just a matter of how they play and, which team's going to show up. And really, it's been a tale of 2 quarters. The Eagles not having much offensive production here in the second quarter so far. but there's still 2 minutes remaining. Time we can turn this around a little bit as the Eagles take the ball out under their own goal, looking to cut into this lead. And we have another steal between the two teams. I think there's been 30 steals in this game. And Josiah Bradshaw doing Josiah Bradshaw things there, finishing, picking the ball up off the ground and finishing around the rim. And I missed who shot that. It may have been number 5 there, Jabari Livingston, with the shot. But 2 points for Lincoln Prep nonetheless. Cam Cooper out of control as he drives towards the goal. And the refs not making fans on either side. Some of these calls seem like they're a little questionable, but that one, we'll file that one under the questionable list as well, as they're going to say that it's going to remain Eagle ball. Cam looked a little out of control there, maybe looking for contact that he didn't get, and forced what looked like to be a turnover. Lincoln Prep with some incredible pressure on defense here, and that's going to be Cam just losing his footing there, but able to get the ball up to the side, and he thought Maddox was cutting towards the goal, and Maddox just not there. 1:09 remaining in the first half. Lincoln Prep clinging to a 22-11 lead here. See if the Eagles can close in on this score a little bit here as we close out the first half. And look like we're going to have a steal, and it's not there. And that's going to be Eagle ball with 54 seconds remaining. Eagles need some sort of offensive spark here. Ezra's going to take a break as Griffin Brown comes back into the game. And we're going to have a backcourt there. No foul called. The refs think Josiah Spann was playing good defense, and it forced Cam to go backcourt. And that's going to force Coach Q to put Patrick Turpin back into the game. Cam visibly upset, thinking he was fouled on the play. Patrick brings a little bit bigger body to the point guard position as it's been needed in this game. Lincoln Prep very physical. Maddox gets the rebound, 33 seconds remaining, and great steal there by number 2. That's Isaiah Johnson. And we're going to say that Jabari Livingston stepped on the line there as he was cutting to the baseline. Subs back in, Ezra coming in for Josiah. Full court press here. Lincoln Prep, man-to-man, so we're going to clear out. Let Patrick break the press on his own, as he's so good at using his body to create some separation. Throws up a tough jump shot, not there. Looked like Luke had a shot at the rebound. They're going to say it was out on his leg, though. 12.8 seconds remaining. Lincoln Prep looking to add to their lead as they're going to bring in some subs for the last 12 seconds. That's going to be number 1, Joseph Spann, and number 3, Devin Shine, coming back into the game. 12.8 remaining. Lincoln Prep setting up for one last shot as they give it to the scoring machine, and he's going to kick it out. And that's going to be no good. A great attempt there by number 5, Jabari Livingston, with a last-second jump shot, but it's no good. However, that quarter belonged entirely to Lincoln Prep. Took an 8-7 first quarter score and turned it into a 22-11. Really some separation there for Lincoln Prep. Lincoln Prep, obviously very good, but to me what stands out most about Lincoln Prep is their ferocious defense. Man-to-man defense, but they are play very, very tight. They're all up in your face when they're playing this man-to-man defense. And it's really been too much for our half-court offense. Not able to handle the pressure as we would like, and certainly if we do get the ball across half-court, just not able to set up any sort of half-court offense and get any type of production out of it. Credit Lincoln Prep for their ferociousness on on defense. If you're the Eagles, you got to think of something different. Of course, they've tried getting transition points all year. That's really been where they make their money. They've done so well all year at creating steals and getting across in the transition and making some offense out of that. But when that hasn't happened, oftentimes this year, their half-court offense has struggled. They try to get the ball inside to Maddox Fitzhugh, try to get it into Josiah Bradshaw, and it just hadn't been there tonight. So we'll see. Coach Q, Coach Nairn going into the locker room. They're going to draw up a really good game plan for this Eagle team. They're going to come out and we'll see what they have. Again, this is a chess match between coaches Lincoln Prep's got good coaches. Of course, we know Coach Q, Coach Nairn are as good as they get. So we look forward to seeing what they can do here. I was informed to let you know that if by some chance we lose connection here at halftime, just stay here with our network. We're going to get it set back up, and we'll be back. If we lose connection, don't go anywhere. We'll be back up. I know we're trying to get this live stream running as smoothly as we can. So with that, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back for the second half of action. All right, we're going to come back to you here to give you some updates. Lots of stuff going on around campus today. Our last day before spring break, but that doesn't slow down our athletics at all. Currently, your Ouachita Christian Eagle baseball team. Let me make sure I have this pulled up all the way so I can make sure I'm looking at it right. The OCS Eagles currently with the lead, 5-3 over the Neville Tigers in this what has turned into a 3-game series. We've lost the first 2 to Neville, but look like we're in control here in the second with a runner on second, 2 out. In the 5th inning, runner on second with 2 outs, and Brooks Jones is, this is a Neville home game, so that's Neville on second. So Brooks Jones still on the mound, got the start for the Eagles tonight. Doing a great job holding Neville to 3 runs so far. So hopefully he can keep that up. Also, they're not the only sport participating tonight. We also have track and field with a huge track and field event. I have no updates of that for you. It's just too much to cover. But I was sent a text by Coach Kirkendall. Lady Eagles softball wins game 1 of the South Louisiana Challenge 17-2 over Kinder. So a big win for the softball team today. Tomorrow they're going to play versus Stanley at 9 o'clock and then versus Homer Christian at 1 o'clock. So more softball games coming up, and of course lots of baseball going on during this break too. So we're going to take another break here as Mr. Heath does some more technical stuff. I think he has to bring us down for a second. If we lose us, come right back to the OCS Basketball Network. And we'll bring you the second half in 3 minutes and 15 seconds. All right, we're back. 2:20 remaining here at halftime as both teams are warming up. I have failed to mention with our scramble around trying to get everything going just right, I failed to mention that you're watching this game because of great sponsorships like Eagle Pro Roofing, who has sponsored our live stream events all year long. Eagle Pro Roofing, for all your commercial or residential roofing needs, called Eagle Pro Roofing. And we're back up and running, just making sure, checking everything. Looks like we're back up and going good. As we'll keep an eye on the baseball score for you, try to keep you apprised of that in between action here at Lincoln Prep. Beautiful facilities here at Lincoln Prep. This has been a great game, fun to watch, and a tough environment to play in. They've got the band, the DJ, the fans. They've got the kind of environment that you want to play in when you're at the high school level. Trying to give you updates to the baseball score, but my phone, start the second half. They're going to cling to a 22-11 lead here. In the first half, it's been a lot of Zion Hicks for Lincoln Prep with 10 of their 22 points. So something to keep an eye on if you're the Eagles. Always keep an eye on number 14. Wherever he's at, he has been productive on this end of the court. So Lincoln Prep setting up their offense. The Eagles sitting back in 2-3 defense. Lincoln Prep being very patient. Number 5 with a jump shot. It's going to be long, but 3's there with a rebound, and he is going to be able to complete that. I'll write my score here. It's going to be 2 points for Devin Shine there as the Eagles get the ball across half court. Setting up their offense, trying to get the ball inside, not able to do so. Ezra working the ball back to Patrick Turpin. Looks inside to Fitzhugh. Fitzhugh's going to take an off-balance shot. No good. And that's going to be Hicks doing it on the other end of the court with a rebound. Jump shot, no good. And that's going to be Ezra maintaining control of the rebound there. Oh, a lot of contact, no call. Ezra with the three-point shot, no good. And a quick putback by Josiah Bradshaw, and very wisely puts that ball back. Instead of coming down with it, he would have had a lot of traffic on him if he decided to come down with that rebound. So great heads-up play there by Josiah. Get the ball inside to Shine, and he's going to draw a foul as two Eagles left the floor to try to block that shot. And that one's going to be on Josiah. So that'll be his second personal foul, and that's going to send Devin Shine to the free throw line. And the first shot is up and good. So Devin Shine with no offense in the first half, but all the offense for Lincoln Prep here in the second half. And he's going to put his fourth point up, and he's going to have all four Lincoln Prep second half points so far. Griffin Brown bringing the ball up for the Eagles. So good at handling the ball there. Lincoln Prep so good defensively. Looking to attack the goal, nothing there. Maddox gets it into Josiah with a great finish, and that's what you're going to have. Production like that from Josiah Bradshaw. But don't blink, because Lincoln Prep's laying the ball up on the other end. Fortunately for the Eagles, they're not able to complete it. 26-15, 5:45 remaining here in the third quarter. Griffin Brown gets it inside to Josiah again, and he's able to do it again. Josiah having a very productive third quarter so far with 6 quick points here in the third quarter. You wondered who was going to step up for this Eagle team, and so far here in the second half, it's been Josiah Bradshaw on the offensive side. Great stutter step there by Javari Livingston to get 2 points here in the second half, and we're going to have a timeout by Lincoln Prep, and it's going to be a 30-second timeout. Eagles putting up some offense here in the third quarter. Quickly 6 points, but that's been all. It's been all Josiah Bradshaw here in the second half. Unfortunately, they haven't been able to gain any on Lincoln Prep. Lincoln Prep scoring 6 so far here in the second as well. So offensively, you may have found some rhythm, but we got to figure out something on the defensive side to slow down this Lincoln Prep team. Lincoln Prep finding production from lots of different places. Here in the third, it's been Devin Shine and Jabari Livingston so far. Griffin get the ball. Tight defense there by Joseph Spann. Griffin very good at handling the ball, though. Gets it in. Oh, tried to get it to Josiah, not able to do it. And Lincoln Prep going for the alley-oop, but not there. But, Zion Hicks doing what Zion Hicks has done this whole game, and he put up more points there. Griffin with a great move offensively. Unfortunately, he left the shot a little short, but Maddox reading that pass all along, and he's going to take a three-point shot. No good. Griffin Brown with the rebound, though. And the Eagles are going to set up their offense. Great pass inside, and that's going to be a blocked shot there by Devin Shine on Josiah Bradshaw. Timed it just right and was able to sling that ball out of bounds. But remains Eagle ball here, 30-17. Lincoln Prep over OCS so far. The lob is no good to Maddox, and Lincoln Prep on the other end, not able to complete it. But unfortunately, Mr. Shine is there to clean up the mess, and we're going to have a timeout by the Eagles. Coach is not happy with his last minute and a half or so of play here for the Eagles, and see if they draw up something different here as Lincoln Prep extends their lead to a 15-point lead with 4:14 remaining here in the third. Over on the baseball side, the Eagles have a runner on second now in the top of the sixth. And Reed Smalling is is going to ground out for the third out there. So going to the bottom of the sixth, the Eagles hanging on to a 5-3 lead over Neville Tigers. Oh, I'm sorry. We had a stat that must have been wrong here because or my internet's just slow. So back to basketball anyway. We'll get you a baseball update here before too long. Eagle ball, 32-17. Oh, and that's going to be a foul on Joseph Spann, and that's going to be, according to my unofficial books, his third foul of the game. And it's at least enough to warrant a substitute here for Lincoln Prep. Coach deciding to bring in Caden Vernon for Joseph Spann, who has brought incredible defense this whole game. So it's always good for the Eagles to see him on the sideline. The Eagles try the lob again, and it's just not there. And they're going to get Maddox Fitchie with a frustration foul there. 3:55 remaining, and we've got another substitute here for the Eagles. And we're going to have Patrick Turpin come in for Ezra Everett, and we're going to have Cam Cooper, if they'll whistle him in. We're going to have Cam come in for Griffin Brown. Lincoln Prep gets the ball, 3:55 remaining here in the third. Whoa, no foul called. Off balance, but some contact. In a game that has had a lot of turnovers, we nearly had another, and Desai able to make that shot, but credit Luke Edwards for screening off the defender there and allowing Desai the open look. Great heads-up play there by Luke. 32-19. Panthers with the lead. Missed shot. And Zion Hicks is going to put up another 2 tough points. The Eagles really just haven't found an answer to stop or to slow down Hicks at all. Inside to Maddox. Oh, an open look, not able to finish it. Desai with the rebound. And another steal there by the Panthers. And that's going to be a foul on Cam, who tried to run in front of him and take the steal, just wasn't fast enough. So still a 15-point game here. And that's going to be Cam's second foul of the game. And we've got another substitute. We're going to bring Joseph Spann back into the game here. Prep gets the ball in. Setting up an offense. Working the ball around, trying to get it inside of the free throw line. Joseph Post making sure that doesn't happen. Actually, it looks like the Eagles might have gone to a box-and-one defense because he's staying on number 14. Great kick there. Not able to finish. Desai not able to put it back. And Lincoln Prep's going to come down with the rebound there. Got a box-and-one defense here. Joseph Post. And that's going to be a foul on Desai Bradshaw. And depending on which team you're cheering for, that was a good call or not. So Desai, I believe, did get some contact there, and he's going to pick up his third foul in the process. And he's going to send Joseph Spann to the free throw line for 2. $15-point game, 2 minutes remaining here in the third. Joseph Spann with the first free throw. It's a little long, and we've got lots of substitutions. One coming in for Mr. Spann if he makes this second free throw. We also have Xavier Combs coming in for Devin Shine. On the Eagle side, Griffin Brown coming in, Ezra Everett's coming in. Patrick Turpin with the rebound. Brings the ball across half court, setting up the offense, trying to get it inside to Desai, and they do. But Lincoln Prep's going to knock that ball away, get it across with a great finish there by Xavier Combs, who's going to pick up 2 more points. Maddox Fitzhugh showing his athleticism there. And he's going to add to his point total for the game. Maddox kind of having a quiet game for Maddox with 6 points. Griffin Brown a little hard off the backboard. Oh, and we're going to have another steal. And that's going to be a foul by Maddox. And that's going to send Zion Hicks to the free throw line. Some OCS fans didn't agree with the call. I personally thought it was a foul. So I don't know what they were upset about, but Hicks is going to miss the first free throw. And really not the worst foul. Send Hicks to the free throw line, make him earn them from the free stripe instead of giving him a dunk or an easy layup. Maddox really just picking up his first foul, so not an issue there. And Hicks is going to knock down that free throw, and coach is going to sub for him, bringing in Braylon Ross to give Hicks a breather. Eagle ball, just over a minute remaining here in the third. Trying to cut into a 16-point deficit they find themselves in, and Lincoln Prep not making it easy on them. They're all over Griffin. Ezra is going to go to the rim, not get a call there. And Lincoln Prep's going to come up with the ball, but they're going to turn it over. And Desai is going to finish that and get to the free throw line, as Desai has now added 10 points just in the third. Just in the third alone. Only had 2 points in the first half, but has added 10 in the third. So that offensive production they were looking for, they have found. Unfortunately, haven't been able to stop Lincoln Prep on the other end. Desai adding to his totals there with the free throw. Gives him 13 points on the game. 13 of the Eagles' 24. So Desai has been what little offensive production the Eagles have had this game. It's been through number 24. Eagles going to a full court press. You wondered when this was going to happen. The full court press has been effective at times this year with Maddox at the top of the key with his length and athleticism. Able to get a lot of steals. But Lincoln Prep able to get through that press and set up offense. And seemingly everything else working for Mr. Hicks tonight. That reverse layup not there for him as the Eagles get the ball back. But Lincoln Prep quickly with another steal. And that one is going to work for Mr. Hicks as he adds to his point total. And what a finish there. I'm not sure if that was intended or not. I'm not sure. I thought Cam was shooting the ball because everybody was hollering shoot. But Desai knew what to do with it. Ball is in the air. Desai grabs it and able to get off a last-second shot there, which brings his total to the game so far, 15. 13 of those coming in the third quarter. That's the story so far here in the second half. On the other end, Lincoln Prep doing it from lots of different sources here in the third. Zion Hicks, who's been lethal all night long, added 7 points there in the third. Devin Shine added 6, and Jabari Livingston adding 2. So the Eagles finding it hard to claw back into this one, but finding an offensive spark that they have been so desperately looking for in the form of number 24, Desai Bradshaw. Lincoln Prep maintains possession here. Going to the fourth. See if this Eagle team can slow down Lincoln Prep. Lincoln Prep doing a lot of their offensive production on the defensive end of the court, getting lots of steals, getting lots of transition points here in the last quarter, and really the last 2 quarters is where a lot of their production has come from. Lincoln Prep setting up their offense. The Eagles going to a trap defense. And they're gonna get a timeout there. That's gonna be a full timeout for Lincoln Prep. Coach deciding to take the timeout instead of taking any chances of getting a jump ball or turning the ball over. Over on the baseball side, I might have spoke a little too soon. The Eagles still clinging to a 6-3 lead in the bottom of the 6th, but we got bases loaded with no outs. So we've had a pitching change, and I don't know at what point this pitching change occurred. So don't take my word on this. But now we have Luke Vadrine in the game. He may have just come in or may have been in for a little bit. I'm not sure. But Luke Vadrine in the game, pitching for the Eagles, trying to get out of a jam here. You can watch that on OCS Eagle Sports Network. Pull it up on YouTube, OCS Baseball. But if you're watching this game, I'm not sure why you'd want to turn over. This is a great game. The Eagles have a hill to climb here in the 4th quarter, but I think they're up for the task. The Eagles putting a lot of pressure on the ball, trying to get a turnover. Pulling that 2-3 close to half court. And really, the only thing Lincoln Prep hasn't done this game is knock down the 3-point shot. So if you're the Eagles, that's not really a shot that you mind. It seems like that's the only thing not working for Lincoln Prep in this game. Maddox Fitzhugh looked a little bit like his old self there with that turnaround shot. He's been a little off this game, but able to get those 2 points to fall. Maybe that's exactly what this Eagle team needed to get it started here. And there's a turnover there. Is Maddox going to attack the rim? No foul called there, and Lincoln Prep keeps the ball. Oh, looked like an easy layup, but Lincoln Prep not able to maintain control of the ball for the layup. The Eagles knocked the ball out of bounds. Lincoln Prep ball, 11-point game, 6:55 remaining here in the 4th. The Eagle fans upset that Lincoln Prep moved their feet on the sidelines when taking the ball out of bounds, but no call was there, and that's going to turn out to be 2 free throws for Zion Hicks. I know I've said his name a lot this game, and I'm kind of tired of saying it. He's been very productive for Lincoln Prep. See if he can do it from the free throw stripe. And I missed who the foul was on. But the result is 1 free point so far. Zion Hicks digs in for a second. And we got a substitute. Cy Bradshaw going to get a breather. Well-deserved breather as he's worked hard, especially in the second half. And Hicks knocks down the second as well. Why not? He's done it all over the court this game. Maddox fakes the 3, attacks the rim, and we're going to get a blocking foul and a shot. Josiah Spann trying to get a charge call, doesn't get the call. Instead, it's going to send Maddox to the free throw line to try to complete a 3-point play here. One shot here. Maddox trying to make it a 10-point game with 6:35 remaining in the 4th, and he does it. Eagles in a full-court press. And Lincoln Prep breaks the press fairly easily. But the Eagles still cut into the lead nonetheless. 2 Eagles leave the court, leave their feet. Nothing going there, and 2 offensive rebounds for Lincoln Prep. And now we have finally a turnover there. Maddox looking to attack. Euro steps, not there, leaves it a little short. Oh, and we're going to have a foul on Maddox eventually. Fans wanted a jump ball there. The refs wanted to see it held up a little longer before they called it. And we're going to have a substitution. We're going to have Desai Bradshaw coming back in for Luke Edwards. Lincoln Prep ball, 6:01 remaining in the fourth, 41-31 Lincoln Prep. The Eagles able to get a little offensive production in the third quarter. Not able to slow down Lincoln Prep. And we got another timeout by Lincoln Prep as the Eagles defense do their job there with 5:54 remaining. That is Lincoln Prep's fourth of their 5 timeouts. So something to keep an eye on in case they need those timeouts later. They're down to 1 timeout remaining. Eagles doing a great job cutting into the lead. 31-41. Still a ball game here. You're a couple of shots away from making this a really close game. We want to thank our in-game, our live stream sponsor for the entire year, Eagle Pro Roofing. You've got roofing needs, Eagle Pro Roofing has the answer. Eagle Pro Roofing. For all your commercial or residential needs, call Eagle Pro Roofing. On the baseball side, I don't know what happened, but bases loaded, no outs, and it looks like Luke Vadrine able to get out of a jam. It's now top of the 7th, 6-3. The Eagles maintain a lead here. And at the very moment, we've got William Raymond going to the plate. So fun game to watch over there, but also a fun game to watch here as well. Lincoln Prep gets the ball inbounds, but the Eagles swarming everything. Hicks leaves that shot a little short, frustrated with himself. The Eagles get the rebound and trying to cut into this lead with 5:40 remaining. Where's the big shot going to come from? Got to be careful with those cross-court passes as Lincoln Prep's done a great job all game long, and that's going to be a jump ball. It's going to remain Eagle ball, but not really what you needed on the offensive side right now. 5:27 remaining. The Eagles going to get the ball underneath their goal as we try to dry up the court. Cooper Thomas now batting for the Eagles in the top of the 7th. The Eagles clinging to a 6-3 lead over there, over Neville Tigers. Here in Ruston, we've got a good one brewing here. Lincoln Prep up 41-31 with 5:27 remaining. Desai Bradshaw going up strong, looking for a call, nothing there. Going to get the ball back to him, and again, nothing called. The Eagles keep the ball, though. Ezra with a long 3, not there. Lincoln Prep gets the ball, and they're quickly on the other end of the court. Great reverse layup there by Joseph Spann to increase the Lincoln Prep lead, 43-31. Great finish at the rim. Looked like Ezra was going to take the shot, decided to attack the rim instead, and it pays off. 43-33, still a 10-point game. Eagles jumping out, trying to create some turnover, not there, and they're going to give an easy short jump shot to Jabari Livingston. Bring his totals to 8 for the game. It's going to remain Eagle ball. Turpin not able to get that pass between 2 defenders, but the Eagles do maintain possession. 12-point game, 4:19 remaining. Oh, we're going to have a technical. We're going to have a technical foul because Lincoln Prep had 6 guys on the court. Lincoln Prep coach not happy about it. I think he's arguing his player didn't have time to get off the court, but the other ref handed the ball to OCS to take the ball out, and Lincoln Prep got to be careful now not to pick up another technical foul here. Ezra's going to go to the line for the technical shot. you don't mind. Now we got all kinds of action going here. I missed what just happened. Sorry, had somebody standing up in front of me. I think Coach Q just got a technical. I believe that's what just happened there. He was upset. Somebody was on the court wiping the floor off as Ezra was shooting. Ezra able to knock down the second of 2 free throws, but now Lincoln Prep's going to take 2 shots themselves. That's going to be number 5, Jabari Livingston, go to the free throw line. He's going to miss the first as well. Fans getting into this game. And he's going to knock down the second just as Ezra did. So really no change there. Both missed the first free throw, both made the second. It was supposed to be OCS ball underneath their goal, but since OCS got the technical foul, it's Lincoln Prep ball, but Lincoln Prep's quickly going to give that ball right back to OCS. Patrick Turpin setting up the offense. That's going to be out on Ezra. That's going to be Lincoln Prep ball. Again, credit that Lincoln Prep defense for causing all kinds of mayhem for our guards. Nothing's coming easy. The Eagles quickly jump out, and they throw the ball inside and able to get it in there somehow. Lincoln Prep in no huge hurry. And that seems a little bit touchy, considering the blocks on the other end that they have not called fouls on. That's going to be on Josiah Bradshaw. And I believe that's going to be his 4th foul of the game. 3:43 remaining, 12-point game. Corey Livingston going to the free throw line for 2 more free throws. He's going to miss the first one again, and we're going to have a sub for Josiah. Coach doesn't want him to pick up his 5th too early. Luke Edwards going to come in, and he's going to make the second. Eagles with the ball, 13-point deficit, trying to climb back into this game. Luke Edwards cutting, but it's just not there. Oh, that was a travel. That was a travel that was not called, but instead that's going to be 2 points for Lincoln Prep. Nearly a steal by Lincoln Prep. Quick three-pointer by Griffin Brown. Looked like he rushed his shot a little bit. Not there, and you see the panic starting to set in for the Eagles. Block shot there by Maddox Fitzhugh. And we've got Josiah coming back into the game. Lincoln Prep's ball underneath their own goal. We also have Devin Shine coming back into the game for Lincoln Prep. Patrick Turpin playing really tight defense. And that's going to be a steal for the Eagles. And Maddox on the other end. Not there, but able to get the rebound. And the fadeaway shot not there either. Oh, and somehow gets that pass across. And you see Lincoln Prep showing why they're the #1 seed at the very moment. Maddox, three-point shot, no good. Lincoln Prep all along on the other end. Jabari Livingston's going to add to his point total for the game. 2:18 remaining, 19-point game. And we're going to have a foul here. Bail the Eagles out. And that's going to be on Josiah Spann. His second foul of the game. Got a substitution for the Eagles. Griffin Brown coming out. Cam Cooper coming in. We also have subs for Lincoln Prep as they bring Caden Vernon back into the game. Looked like they were going to bring in Xavier Combs as well, but he's going to sit back down. Side pushed the ball on the ground, and it's going to force a jump ball, which is going to give Lincoln Prep the ball back with 2:09 remaining here in the fourth quarter. The Eagles are going to go with a full court press. Lincoln Prep very good at breaking the press all game long. Looked like maybe a travel. Could have been called. Not called, though. Lincoln Prep gets their own rebound. They're going to be very patient as they look for an easy shot here. Luke Edwards going to pick up a foul there. Be his second of the game. That's going to send Jabari Livingston to the free throw line again. Jabari Livingston, 6 points coming into the fourth quarter, but 6 already in the fourth. So 12 points, looking to add to his total, and he does with the first. Got substitutions for the Eagles. Ezra Edwards coming back in, Griffin Brown coming back in as Luke Edwards, Cam Cooper take a seat. 20-point game, 1:39 remaining here in the contest. Lincoln Prep comes with a full court press. Strong pass inside, not there. And Josiah Bradshaw is going to add to his points for the game. Zion Hicks takes the lob there and finishes with a layup on the other end. Ezra, long three-pointer in response, no good. As we come to the final minutes here, 21-point lead. Lincoln Prep still not able to knock down a three-pointer here in this game. And Maddox with the reverse, not there. Ezra goes up, not there. Did we just get a technical foul? We got a technical foul on somebody for Lincoln Prep. I didn't see what warranted a technical, but something happened. It's going to send Ezra to the free throw line again. This will be his third technical or third set of free throws for technicals in this game. He knocks down the first. He's going to knock down the second as well. Cut into this lead. And that's going to give Eagles the ball back as well. But a 19-point deficit here. Ezra looking to attack. Nothing there. You turn around, take the open jump shot. No good. Lincoln Prep continues their dominance on the rebound. And that's going to be OCS ball somehow. At this point, you don't argue. You take what the refs give you. Unfortunately, maybe a little too late. Too little, too late, but it's a 19-point game. Ezra going to take a three, see if he can cut into it any. He is not, but Josiah Bradshaw is with the putback. Reverse layup by Joseph Spann is good. As we watch the final 10 seconds here roll out. And that's going to be a turnover. With 3.1 seconds remaining. 59-40 is the score so far here in the fourth as the Eagles watch their season come to an end. But a remarkable season nonetheless. Nothing to be ashamed of. From my understanding, getting further in the playoffs than any Eagles team has done so far. But tonight was all about Lincoln Prep. Lincoln Prep showed why they are the number one seed. They showed why they're the team to beat in the select Division 4 group. As the teams are shaking hands, obviously the Eagles are going to go home a little upset, not happy with the results, but certainly can be happy with the way their season played out. Coach Q, Coach Nairn deserve all credit, having their teams prepared, getting them this far into the playoffs. It's been fun to watch these guys as they've matured, as they've gotten better all season long. Unfortunately, here at the end, they run into a brick wall by the name of Lincoln Prep. Lincoln watch. It's going to be fun to see what they do as they go to Lake Charles for the Final Four. What an atmosphere to play in. This will be a good one for the seniors. To say that they played here in this atmosphere has been fun to watch. With that, we're going to end our production here as we shut things down. We do want to give our props where they're needed. We've had Peyton Maxwell on the camera, Heath Griffin doing his thing on the box here. I'm Jake Maxwell. We always want to give credit to our live stream sponsor for all things athletics. That is Eagle Pro Roofing. Eagle Pro Roofing, call Eagle Pro Roofing for all your roofing needs. 318-948-ROOF. That's 318-948-7663. With that, we'll turn you over. Baseball did go final, by the way. I did want to announce that. We did go final with the win. So congratulations to our baseball team, softball team, and I'm sure track is doing their thing as well. Unfortunately, on the basketball side, come up a little bit short, but got nothing but bright hopes for the future here. You've been watching OCS Basketball on the Eagles Sports Radio Network.